2026 Home Designer Trends: What sellers should know before they list their home. Hi, my name is Mark Hewitt, and I'm with Maryland Real Estate Professionals and RE/MAX Realty Plus right here in Central Maryland, and we have Central Maryland covered. And if you're thinking about selling your home or you're just getting prepared to sell your home, what I'm about to share with you could directly affect your timeline as well as your final number. Design trends in 2026 have shifted significantly, and understanding these shifts isn't about decorating, it's about knowing how buyers are feeling when they walk through your front door, or more importantly, when they scroll past your listing on their phone. Let's start with color. That all gray interior, it had a nice long run, but buyer sentiment has clearly moved on. What's rising is warm, immersive colors: beiges, caramels, sage greens, soft naves. Zillow data shows that color drenching is up 149% in listing descriptions over the last few years. Buyers want homes that feel like sanctuaries, not like showrooms. Buyers are also seeking character. Art Deco-inspired details such as arched doorways, brass accents, curved edges, layered metals, they're all surging in searches and listing descriptions. Listings that mention artisan craftsmanship are at 21%. Now, this doesn't require a gut renovation. One or two moments of character can completely change how a space feels. Surfaces are having a moment too. Natural stone with visible veining, full-height backsplashes, lime wash walls, and plaster textures are replacing the safe, neutral, disappearing into the background finishes that dominated the last decade. Open floor plans haven't disappeared, but buyers no longer want an undifferentiated open box. They want flow, they want definition. Semi-closed layouts, dedicated home offices, reading nooks, these are the new selling point. In fact, Zillow mentions of reading nooks are up 40% year over year. Wellness designs have gone mainstream as well. Spa-inspired bathrooms, biophilic elements, natural lighting, and spaces designed for quiet and rest are climbing fast in both listings and in buyer wish lists. Wellness mentions in listings have gone up 33% in the last few years. And climate resilience is now a real factor in a buyer's decision. Features like energy efficiency, solar readiness, EV chargers, and the whole home backup systems are being evaluated the same way buyers evaluate a kitchen renovation. And they're also a financial consideration. If you have these features, make sure that your listing says so. Now, on the flip side, there are things that buyers have moved past. All gray and stark white interiors, they're done. That overdone farmhouse style, matching finishing everything, open shelving as a kitchen, default or single-use themed bonus rooms, these don't necessarily tank a sale, but they can create some hesitations with the buyers. Here's what ties it all together. 85% of buyers said that listing photos are the most critical factor when they're deciding which home to visit online. They're looking for the warm, textured, layered spaces, and those things photograph dramatically better than the sterile, minimalist ones. What your home looks like on the screen directly affects how fast it moves and at what price. The good news is that many of the most impactful updates are just cosmetic, and a $500 to $2,000 refresh, warm paint, updated hardware, swapping out light fixtures, or even a statement accent wall can meaningfully shift how a home is perceived and how it photographs. The key is knowing which updates are worth making in your specific price range and in your neighborhood, and which ones you want to skip entirely. Now, on the other hand, as a buyer, please keep in mind that most updates are minimal. You don't need to gut the whole house to bring it up to date. You can also spend between $500 and $2,000 after buying the home to make it the way you want. So sometimes I encourage sellers to sell their house the way it is, because if they go in and start painting, a buyer's going to come in and change the color anyway. If you want us to walk through your home and talk about what makes the most sense before you list it, that's exactly the kind of conversation that we as realtors love to have. Just go to www.realestateofficemountairy.com or reach out to me on the phone. These simple things that we talk about could make a big difference, give you great results when selling your home. And if you want the full breakdown with sources, I've linked the complete blog post below. It covers everything that we talked about today in detail, and it's worth reading before you make any decisions. Just go to mdreprosblog.com. I look forward to hearing from you soon and talking to you about how we can help you, whether it's buying or selling your home. And please keep us in mind if you hear of anybody looking to buy or sell real estate. We love your referrals. Hundreds of Maryland home buyers and home sellers have trusted myself and the Maryland Real Estate Professional team with their most valuable negotiations, their homes. We look forward to earning your trust as well. Take care.